Hello home buyers, my name is Lance Mohr and I'm a local real estate agent. I wanted to do this video not just to introduce myself, but I want to give you some tips and advice on how you could save dozens of hours in the home buying process and tons of frustration when you're looking for homes. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link that you could go to and get your free gift. This is a gift that no home buyer should be without, and I'm going to give it to you free. Now, the first thing you want to do to save tons of time is to get off all these websites. Get off homes.com and Zillow and Truly and Realtor.com. And the reason, because most of these websites are nothing but data mining companies. And what I mean by this is they want you to go to their website, fill out information and forms, and then they sell your information. That's what they're really there to do. They're not there to give you accurate or updated information. So it pretty much goes for all of them. And you know, if you've been looking at homes long at all on these sites, you're going to notice a couple things. Number one, you're going to call up a lot of these real estate agents and you're going to hear the oh, that home just went under contract. Are you working with a real estate agent? Or, oh, I'm sorry, that home just sold a couple weeks ago. Are you working with a real estate agent, or what are you looking for? And if you've been looking on these sites long, you're also going to notice you're getting very, very frustrated. You're going to probably start to feel like a gerbil on a treadmill where you're just going around and around and around, or a dog chasing their tail. And if you're not there yet, it's not a matter of if you're going to be there, it's just a matter of when. But the good news is I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you about a website that you're not going to get any inaccurate information. You're not going to see any homes that are sold. 0 homes that are sold. 0 homes that are pending a contract. 0 homes that have expired from the multiple listing service. 0 homes that have been withdrawn by real estate agents and their companies. You're only going to see 100% active homes for sale, and it's directly from the multiple listing service. But not only that, there's tons of great information on the website. You could get information like school reports, crime reports, educational videos that are going to tell you how short sales and bank-owned properties actually work. Stuff you're not going to hear from real estate agents, and you're certainly not going to hear it from the banks. It's going to go over information on what CDD fees are, Florida homestead laws, and how the property taxes work, and a ton of other educational videos. But there's also relocation information and a lifestyle search. So if you narrow down the area you're going to live, or the zip code, or even the street address, you could enter it in the lifestyle search, and you could actually see mapped where all the elementary schools are, or churches, or high schools, or middle schools, or health clubs, or Starbucks and coffee houses, or movie theaters, etc. You could see all that. It has a ton of great information. So I'm going to go over that website in just a little bit. And don't forget, at the end of this video, get your free gift. And if you have any questions, please give me a call. I've been in the business since 1997, and I've had tons and tons of experience working with first-time home buyers, seasoned home buyers, sellers, and investors.
So here we are. The website is tampa2enjoy.com. That's Tampa, the number 2, enjoy.com. And it is by far the most accurate website you're going to come across. And on the website, there's a ton of great, and very valuable resources that will save you a ton of time and help you immensely through the home buying process. And I'll go over a little bit of those. But first, I want to go over the property search, because that's why you're watching this. If you go down to the bottom right here, it says property search. Click on that button right there, and you're going to be taken to another page. Now you're going to see this is just a basic search page right here. So if you want to do more of an advanced search, just click the advanced search, or right above the search button, there's additional filter options as well right there. So what you'll do, you'll just fill out everything as you normally do. You could search by city, by county, by zip code. I mean, there's all different types of ways to search, residential search, etc. Again, I would probably leave the parameters relatively wide open. And what you're going to do is you're going to go down here to where it says status. And you have two options. You could either search homes that are actively available for sale, or you could search homes that are active with the contract. Now, most of you are going to want to only search active homes for sale. So let me explain something to you to put you at ease a little bit. Our MLS, my Florida Regional MLS, is the entire Central Coast from one side, from the Gulf all the way over to the east side. And they handle everything. What they do, they sell the same exact data to everybody. So I have the same data that Realtor.com has, and Truly, and Zillow, and Keller Williams, and all these other websites out there. We all have the exact same information. The difference is I'm not a data mining company. I don't do anything with your information. I would never sell it. I don't give it to anybody. I don't do anything with your information. So I only want you to have the most accurate information. So you're not going to see homes that have already been sold. You're not going to see homes that are withdrawn, that are pending, that have expired in the MLS. It's actually impossible because this is the raw data from the multiple listing service. And I'm giving you the option to exclude all those, and you might have seen them if you're looking around on a lot of these websites where you'll see they say AWC, active with contract. Well, what that means is maybe it has a contract on it because it's third-party loan approval on a short sale, or maybe the home went under contract 3 weeks ago and it's contingent upon the buyer's financing or inspections or something else. So anyhow, you could click on active and then just click on search, and that's only going to give you the active homes for sale. And then what I would do is I would sign up for listings by email. You could do that right here as well. But if you sign up for listings by email, anything that comes up in the market that meets your criteria, that's brand new listing, you're going to get email. If there's a home that's right now, it's pending sale, and then it comes back on the market, you're going to get an email. Now, of course, this information, there's a lot more information in the multiple listing service. So when you get to the point where you're actually ready to start looking at homes, you'll want to contact a real estate agent. I hope it's me, but whoever it is, hopefully you've chosen them very carefully. And they'll set you up and you'll get things instantly. It's not going to be a feed like everything else. So anyhow, that's how you could look at the most accurate information. Get off all these other junk sites, Zillow and Truly and all these sites. So anyhow, let me just point out a couple key things that I think you're going to really, really find valuable. If you own a home, you could get a free evaluation. Just click on home values right here. If you're a buyer, whether you're a first-time home buyer, but specifically if you're a first-time home buyer, but even if you're a veteran, if you've bought 8 to 10 homes, click on and watch the buyer webinar. I've been doing this since the 90s. On average, if a buyer watches this webinar or meets with me for an hour, on average, you're going to be saving 30 to 50 hours looking at homes. And I know this because I've worked with and helped thousands of home buyers before, and I see what people are doing, and I know how to save just a ton of time. So anyhow, I definitely and highly recommend you watch the buyer webinar. Going down here, I'm just going to highlight on a couple of things. If you go up here to the area information, you could get information, crime reports, school profiles, healthcare and hospitals, property taxes, county maps from Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco County. One of the really neat things, and I really wish I had this when my wife and I were looking at homes when we moved back here in 2006, was the lifestyle search. You could go into the lifestyle search and you could enter an address, or you could enter a zip code, and you could search for all the schools, whether it's elementary or middle school, and see where they're all mapped. You could see where all the health clubs are, where all the where all the restaurants are, where all the movie theaters are, where all the churches or synagogues or whatever you want to look for, and you can see it all. It's extremely helpful, and you could do that. If you're relocating, check out the relocation tips. Again, sellers get a free home evaluation. I'm not going to be pounding you and bugging you to list your home with me. I think if you have any questions, just let me know. Tampa areas, really good information on Tampa areas. If you click on the word Tampa areas, it's going to take you to an area, and it's going to give you an overview of all the cities. And you could either click on the cities there or right here, say, example, Apollo Beach or Brandon or any of them. But if you click on Apollo Beach, you're going to be taken to the Apollo Beach search page. There's going to be a video in there, and I'm going to give you an overview of Apollo Beach. And it's not going to be a biased overview. It's going to be unbiased overview, just explaining a little bit about Apollo Beach so you have a better understanding if it would work for you. And it's the same with all these areas right here. You could do a search homes and videos. The videos are real great. There's a lot of really good educational information. So if you want to know what CDD fees are and how Florida property taxes work and how short sales and bank-owned properties really work, and some great insider tips on how to work with those, how to hire a good buyer's agent, a good selling agent for listing agent. There's a new home video in there. It's pretty long, about 32 minutes, but it'll walk you through from everything from A to Z, even give you some really good tips. So even after you're out of the home warranty area, you could have the builders come out and do stuff for you. Example, I've had one of my clients 5 years outside the warranty. The builder came out, re-stuccoed her entire home, and even painted the home. And I've had dozens of people do this if they just know what to do. I do market statistics so you could be an informed buyer. You could watch my video testimonials. I have a blog and a little bit more about me if you want to know more about me. If you like this, please like me on my Facebook, my YouTube channel. I look forward to answer any questions you have. And again, I've just been in the business for years, and nothing's more important than knowledge and experience. So I look forward to talking to you. Reach out if you have any questions or anything at all. Have a great day.